Hello there. In this quick video, I'm going to show you how to make objects bigger and smaller. So I often have students ask me, how can I make this bigger? Now, if you want to know how to make objects bigger, you need to know the difference between the arrows. So if I click on this rectangle here, and then I hover over the corner, I'm going to get this double arrow. The double arrow allows me to click and stretch and make my rectangle larger. And I can do that from any of the corners or the middle, and I get that double arrow. Now, if I hover over and I get a cross arrow like the one you're seeing right now, that means I can move my object around. So if I click and drag, I can drag my object wherever I want it in my drawing. So the double arrow is stretch, and the cross arrow is move. It works the same way on an image. So if I click on my image and then I hover over the corner, I'll see a double arrow, and I'm going to stretch, and it makes my frog bigger, or I can hover over any other corner and pull and make my frog smaller. And then again, if I hover over my image and I see the cross arrow, that means I'm going to move my object around in my drawing. Cross arrow is move, double arrow is stretch. Now, one thing you want to be really careful of on an image is not to smush it so that you distort the aspect ratio. So if I stretch my object from the middle here, you see that my frog gets very distorted and he looks really stretched out and strange. So I'm going to undo that and show you again. And if I go like this and I stretch him down, again, now my frog looks smushed. I don't want to do that with an image. When you resize an image, you always want to do it from the corner with the double arrow. So I'm going to always go to one of the corners, and that way, when I make my frog smaller, he still looks like a frog and not something that got smushed. So please keep that in mind when you insert images and you resize them. You always want to stretch from the corner.